pandemic. Here's ABC's Ariel Reshev.
In a statement, the CDC director, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, putting it bluntly, our performance did not reliably meet expectations. In a message to staff viewed by ABC News, she went on to say, to be frank, we are responsible for some pretty dramatic, pretty public mistakes, from testing to data to communications. As an agency, even with all the terrific work we do, we still suffer the consequences from these mistakes.
Walensky says there will be no job losses as a result of the shakeup, but some could find themselves in new roles. The same judge who approved the search warrant for Mar-a-Lago will today hear from media companies, including ABC News, who want the affidavit for the search unsealed. The Justice Department says doing that would jeopardize its case. Former federal prosecutor Ken Nowday.
This is not something that I think any prosecutor would ever take lightly, any agent involved, any judge involved. Everybody wants to make sure that this is done in the right way and that they absolutely have to do it before doing it.
Former Trump Chief Financial Officer Alan Weisselberg is expected to plead guilty today to 15 felonies as a part of a deal that could see him serve prison time and be required to possibly testify in the ongoing investigation into the Trump organization. The Labor Department's weekly jobless numbers will be out in a little over an hour. Here's ABC's Daria Albinger.
Is the job sector finally starting to tighten up? Economists may be wondering after last week's jobless claims report, which showed the first two consecutive reports of increases in filings in months. Filings are considered a proxy for layoffs, and 2 weeks of increases in claims could be taken as a sign that the number of openings may be shrinking.
Now, most economists still say the number of overall unemployment filings remains at an historically low rate. You're listening to ABC News.
Have you ever thought you'd like to buy and sell houses but didn't know how or where to get the money? My name is Ron LeGrand, and over the past 40 years, I've bought over 3,000 houses without using my money or credit and taught thousands to do the same. Today, even in a virtual environment, we buy nice houses in nice neighborhoods using no banks, realtors, contractors, or other costly entanglements, and build huge cash flow and wealth without the hassle of tenants, all without credit and little or no money. You don't need a license or experience, and I'll show you exactly how it's done. Text OFFER to 99799 and I'll send you my free training. I promise I'll change the way you think about real estate and open the door to a new lifestyle that doesn't involve risk or rehabs and can quickly replace your current income. Text OFFER to 99799 and let me show you how to take your life back and build cash flow and wealth from your home. That's OFFER to 99799. Again, text OFFER to 99799.
Decisions on abortion laws in both Carolinas. Here's ABC's Tony Marino.
In South Carolina, the state Supreme Court temporarily blocked a 6-week abortion ban from being enforced while legal challenges on the law can be heard. Abortion there, for now, could be performed for up to 20 weeks into a pregnancy. Here in North Carolina, a ban on the procedure is back on after a federal judge Wednesday said the U.S. Supreme Court's decision on Dobbs overturning Roe v. Wade erased the legal foundation of a 2019 ruling that placed an injunction on the 1973 law. Tony Marino, ABC News, Charlotte.
At least 21 people have been killed in a bombing at an Afghanistan mosque. Nearly 3 dozen more are hurt. Here's ABC's Jordana Miller.
A suspected suicide bomber striking a mosque in Kabul Wednesday night during the evening prayers. No one claiming the deadly attack, but it has the hallmarks of the Islamic State, which just last week killed a top Taliban cleric in a bombing attack. Jordana Miller, ABC News, Jerusalem.
Ukraine's president hosting a summit with the president of Turkey and the head of the UN. On the agenda, everything from grain exports and fighting around nuclear plants to possible ways to end the war with Russia. And a fight at a scrimmage between 2 NFL teams leaving a fan hurt. A Patriots player fell on a woman during the fight with the Panthers players. The Patriots offering her tickets to a game this season. This is ABC News.
Staples has everything for school at great prices. So this year you won't go back to school. You'll be ready to move forward with all your school printing from Staples.
Okay, class, refer to the seating chart for your desk assignment. Class?
But we can't read yet.
Don't worry, they'll get there. Now get 30% off school-related prints when you spend $25 or more. This year, go forward to school with Staples. In-store only, exclusions apply. 1 coupon per customer ends 8/27. Visit staples.com/school printing for coupon and requirements.
I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
It's the time of year to come to NC Tractor for the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. NC Tractor gives fantastic customer service, the best discounts possible, and it's a locally owned business. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue is helping to make outdoor work more enjoyable. Should you have something that you can be proud of for a long time? Massey Ferguson and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Come look them over. 299 Railroad Avenue, Rutherfordton. That phone number is 288-0395.
Heading into our Thursday, we're tracking a few isolated showers and storms with partly cloudy skies and highs in the fall into the upper 60s, so a little bit cool and comfortable. Mostly cloudy with a few isolated showers. Then into our Friday, showers and storms are going to be likely into the late afternoon and evening. We'll see mostly cloudy skies and highs in the upper 70s, but I do think most of the early part of the day will be dry. I'm meteorologist Anthony Baglione in the Weather Center.
Well, scattered shower seems to be the buzzword for each afternoon here lately and coming up. There was a rain shower came through last night around 8:30, 9 o'clock, at least in my neck of the woods. Don't know how many of you got some rain, but it looks like we may have some more of that this evening. And then tomorrow we have light winds, some partly cloudy skies, and tomorrow night scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms, and about 60% we're hoping that it will not interfere with Friday night, first night of high school football. But we'll watch that weather pattern for you and keep you posted because there is a high school football game coming up tomorrow night. Our game of the week for broadcast is McDowell at RS, and other games include Mount Heritage at Chase, East at West Henderson, and Thomas Jefferson at Drone. Looks like Saturday, more chances of thunderstorm activity, and then again on Sunday, more possibility of today. Well, it very well may rain today. Well, due to the amount of obituaries, I'm going to hold off on those and read those after Bill O'Reilly morning update, so we'll not walk over top of him. But there are a bunch of those, so we'll get those as soon as Bill O'Reilly finishes his commentary. Then we'll get into Chronicles of the Old West, then go to the phones and make our calls around the counter to find out what's been happening over the past 24 hours or so. Special guest this morning in the Blue Room with me a little after 8:30. Dr. Jeff S. Pate will be here. He's, of course, the pastor over at Adable, but he's also an author of the book called Spirit of Fear, which is a novel. This book is taught theologically thriller that explores the complexities of the Christian faith set behind a dark supernatural storyline. Good versus Evil is the story as old time, and as this book lifts the veil on the powers beyond that visible world. And Dr. Pate will be here to talk about this new book that's just out and will be available for you to read at your convenience. We'll talk about how to get that book called Spirit of Fear with my guest this morning at 8:35, I guess it would be. And then My Great America with Jim and Butch at 9:05 this morning. Hang around for that. The Forest City Town leaders have approved a new transportation plan. The Forest City Town Council unanimously approved Rutherford County's adoption of a recommendation for a transportation improvement project at the board's scheduled meeting on Monday night. Two representatives from the North Carolina Department of Transportation gave a presentation laying out the Foothills Comprehensive Transportation Plan, or the CTP. The CTP is a long-range multimodal transportation plan that will take about 25 to 30 years. The Foothills CTP began in early 2019 to develop a plan for improving roads across multiple counties and towns throughout the foothills of North Carolina. Rutherford County part of this plan includes multiple projects that are currently underway, such as the Oak Street extension and the bridge over Charlotte Road. The plan also includes multiple additions to roads, such as widening certain sections, turning lanes, bike lanes, sidewalks, and right-of-ways. The council also unanimously passed the proposed events for the town of Forest City, including a Walk for Life on September the 10th, a Cross-a-thon on September 24th, and Transform Her 5K on October the 1st. Before the presentation of the financial report for July, Commissioner Dee Dee Bright donated a piece of property for the Cool Springs Cemetery. I've been asked how long they're going to work on that project over there on near McDonald's and Burger King, that stretch of land. I don't know have any idea, but it seems like it has been a while, doesn't it? They'll have that fixed up. It'll be really nice, and we'll be proud of it. All these road constructions take time and sometimes can be aggravated, but after it's all said and done, hopefully it'll be something that we'll be proud to advance our transportation needs here in growing Rutherford County. Bill O'Reilly Morning Update is coming up next.
Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm warming up. Stand by for the O'Reilly Update Morning Edition. But first, leading conservative advocacy and benefits organization. AMAC gives you access to exclusive benefits, insightful news, and a magazine full of uncensored content. They are pushing back against efforts to defund the police, weaken the borders, and corrupt our youth. But they need your help. Please stand with AMAC at amac.us. That's amac.us. On this Thursday, this I know. COVID loves the Bidens. Joe got it 2 times this summer. Now Jill has it. Both twice vaxxed, twice boosted, both protected from the public and from Chinese bats. So what does it tell you, Michael? As Hyman Roth asked in The Godfather 2. Well, it clearly says the COVID vaccine is not protective in many cases. Now, from the very beginning, I said that accepting the vax was a personal decision. I did get it 4 times, and I never got COVID. Not because I was vaxxed, because I was lucky. By the way, I did not have any side effects from the vaccine. Now, the Biden administration says there is a new vaccine coming. But unless there is research that I can clearly see, I'm not getting it. And if the government starts punishing people again for their no-vax status, as it did, I will holler long and loud and demand Jill Biden come to my house to explain. Big Pharma has made hundreds of millions of dollars, perhaps billions, on the vax. And all the Bidens got was lockdown time. Not even a T-shirt. Back after this. I'm excited to tell you about our new entertainment partner, Vidgo. V as in Victor, I-D-G-O. Vidgo gives you the freedom to be entertained at a price you can afford. Vidgo has all my favorite live sports networks and a great choice of news programming. All of that starting at just $59 a month. You do deserve the freedom to be entertained at a price you and your family can afford. So please go to vidgo.com/Bill. That is the Morning O'Reilly Update. More analysis later on.
This is Gilbert with a reminder. Tax returns are due. If you haven't filed your tax returns yet, give me a call at 828-289-9300. And we're announcing our grand opening of our newest location at 704 Oak Street in Forest City. We now have 3 locations to better serve you: Tryon, Rutherfordton, and our newest location at Forest City. Give me a call at 828-289-9300.
Now I have these death announcements. Eunice Cooper, age 68, of Shelby, passed away Monday, August 15th at Peak Resources in Shelby. A private celebration of life will be held for the family. An interment will be in Spindale City Cemetery. Harrelson Funeral Home is serving the family of Eunice Cooper of Shelby. Oglen Blade Hensley, infant daughter of Austin and Madison Wisnut Hensley of Ellenboro, became an angel on August the 11th. No formal services are planned. The Paget and King Mortuary and Crematory is in charge of the arrangement and serving the family of Oakland Blade Hensley, infant daughter of Austin and Madison Wisnut Hensley. Thelma C.H. Dodson, age 73, of Union Mills, passed away Tuesday, August 16th. A private memorial service will be held at a later date, and Crow's Mortuary and Crematory will be assisting the family of Thelma C.H. Dodson. Rebecca Blanton Young, 78, died Saturday, August 20th. Eggers Funeral Home is assisting the family. The graveside service will be at Oak Grove United Methodist Church Cemetery Saturday, August 20th at 3:30. Again, that's Rebecca Blanton Young. Ed Biddix Jr. passed away August 14th, Sunday, August 14th. and funeral arrangements are incomplete at this time and will be announced by Crow's Funeral Home. Again, that's Ed Biddix Jr. Reva May Biddix, or Bink, passed away Monday, August 15th, and those arrangements are incomplete at this time, and Crow's Funeral Home will announce those for Reva May Biddix, Mink. Pamela Ward Brown, age 63, passed away at hospice of the Carolina Foothills on Sunday, August 15th. Arrangements are incomplete at this time, and Crow's Funeral Home will announce the results of the planning after that for Pamela Ward Brown. Carl Lee Biggerstaff, age 75, of Rutherfordton, died Saturday, August 13th. The graveside service will be held 4 o'clock Friday, August 19th at Sandy Level Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends following the service at the cemetery. The Pageant and King Mortuary is in charge of the arrangements for Carl Lee Biggerstaff. Louis Hambrick, age 90, of Rutherford, passed away Sunday, July 10th at Accordius Health in Rutherford. A memorial service will be at First United Methodist Church in Rutherford at 10 o'clock Saturday, August 20th. Burial will follow in the memorial garden of the church. Mike Mahan's Funeral Home and Cremation Service is in charge of the arrangements for Louis Hambrick. Barbara Ann Fountain, age 81, of Rutherford, passed away August 15th at hospice of the Carolina Foothills. A rosary will be held at 10:15 Saturday, August 20th at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, and service will follow at 11 o'clock. Crow's Mortuary is assisting the family of Barbara Ann Fountain. Barry Franklin, 69, of Bostic, died Thursday, August 4th. A memorial service will be conducted at 11 o'clock Saturday, August 20th at Cooper Springs Congregational Holiness Church. The family will receive friends following the service, and Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service is in charge of the arrangements for Barry Franklin. Chris Lee McClellan, age 42, of Columbus, passed away Sunday, August 7th in Kansas City, Kansas. A memorial service will be conducted at 3 o'clock Saturday, August 20th at the New Freedom Baptist Church. Family will receive friends half an hour prior to service time at the church. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services entrusted with the arrangements for Chris Lee McClellan. Janice Thompson Walker, age 81, of Rutherfordton, passed away Friday, August 12th at the Fairhaven of Bostic. The family will receive friends from 3 until 4 Saturday, August 20th at Keesler's Chapel, United Methodist Church, and memorial service to follow. Burial will be private for the family. Mike Mahan's Funeral Home and Cremation Service in charge of those arrangements for Janice Thompson Walker. Norman Matheson, 93, of Forest City, died Friday, August 12th. A visitation will be held from 3 until 5 Saturday, August 20th at Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home for Norman Matheson. Paul Steve Grant, 74, passed away on Friday, August 12th at Adrium Healthcare, Cleveland. Celebration of Life services will be held 4 o'clock Tuesday, August 23rd at Rutherford Chapel, Fairhope Street. Robert Morgan Funeral and Cremation Services is serving the family of Paul Steve Grant. Edward Emmanuel McDuffie, also known as Eddie Mac Tuff McDuff, age 92, of Bostic, passed away on August the 11th. Edward's urn will be interred at the Western Carolina State Veterans Cemetery, Black Mountain. At Edward's request, no formal services or visitation will be held for Edward Emmanuel McDuffie, also known as Eddie Mac Tuff McDuff. Those are the death announcements we have this morning in-house. For the complete information on these and others as they become available to us can be heard this morning at 11:35 and then again at 5:10 as part of the afternoon report here on the most information for the Foothills. 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB.
William Everall Comstock was a military scout who could easily read all the signs Indians left for the information of other Indians, could interpret their smoke columns, and, after a party had passed, could tell with remarkable accuracy from its trail how many were in the party. Comstock's teachers were the Cheyenne, Arapaho, and Sioux. He earned the name Medicine Bill because he bit off the finger of a young Sioux woman who had received a rattlesnake bite. But William Comstock had a secret past. Comstock had been born in Michigan, and when he was 7, he was sent to New York to live with an uncle. But that wasn't the worst of it. He was the grandnephew of James Fenimore Cooper. You see, Cooper wrote about the noble savage, and the whites on the frontier hated Cooper's romantic tales about the Indian. In 1868, Comstock and another scout named Abner Grover were sent to the camp of Cheyenne chief Turkey Leg to see if rampaging braves could be brought under control. While in negotiations, Turkey Leg received word the military had killed several Indians in retaliation. The negotiations were over, and on August 16, 1868, while traveling home, Comstock was killed. Now, the interesting thing is that William Comstock was George Armstrong Custer's favorite scout. He was one of the few people Custer would listen to. The question is, would the Little Bighorn have taken place if Comstock had been riding alongside of Custer instead of dying 8 years earlier? You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
When your taste buds are screaming for delicious, head over to Jesse James Railroad Express. Enjoy fresh cooked burgers, garden salads, hot dogs any way you like, French fries. Enjoy a refreshing milkshake or a hand-dipped ice cream cone. They're open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 4, closed Wednesday and Sunday. That's Jesse James Railroad Express, 531 Railroad Avenue in Ruth. Call ahead, 828-447-4644. And Mondays only, hot dogs with mustard, chili, and onions, only $1.24 each. All aboard the Jesse James Railroad Express.
All right, we're ready to hop on the Express to call around the county to find out what's been going on in the past 24 hours or so. And on the phone to give me that information is Sergeant Brandel from the Sheriff's Department. Good morning, Sergeant Brandel. How are you doing?
Good morning, sir. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing great. Looking toward the big day here on Thursday, getting ready for Friday night football tomorrow night. It's going to be an exciting weekend.
Well, there you go. Do we have any home games?
We do, yes. Our game of the week is McDowell at RS, and Mount Heritage is at Chase, and the other two are on the road. East is on the road, and Thomas Jefferson is on the road. So 2 home games Friday night.
Well, good luck to them all.
Yes. What's on the report today?
Past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has answered 178 calls, processed 8 arrests, and currently have 185 incarcerated. Under our arrest reports, we have a Joshua Roper, 28-year-old white male of Rutherford, was charged with 1 count of failure to appear on a felony, 1 count of failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $1,000 secure bond. We have a Jermaine Edgerton, 27-year-old black male, Far City, charged with driving while impaired, driving while license revoked, expired tag, given a written promise to appear in court. We have a Robert Lee Gray Jr., 60-year-old black male of Rutherford, served with a true bill of indictment, given a written promise to appear on that. We have a Nathan Allen Monteith, 42-year-old white male of Spindale, served with a true bill of indictment, given a $5,000 secured bond. Under our incident reports, we have a report of a larceny motor vehicle from Ferry Road in Mooresboro. Looks like suspect took a 1992 Ford blue in color Ranger pickup truck, displaying a tag number of ZXL9102 in that incident. We have another incident of larceny motor vehicle from 289 Nolan Road in Mooresboro. Looks like the suspect took a gray and blue in color 2014 Chevy Silverado pickup truck, displaying a tag number of JKZ4574 in that incident. We have a felony larceny from Big Island Road in Rutherford. Looks like the suspect took a utility trailer in that incident. We have a attempted breaking and entering from Lane Road in Rutherford. Looks like the suspect attempted to break in the victim's garage. And last but not least, we have another larceny motor vehicle from Duncan's Creek Road in Bostic. Looks like the suspect took a white truck, Chevy S10 in that incident. And that's all we have to report.
Sergeant Brundle, thank you very much for that report. Now you be safe today.
Hey, I will. Thank you, sir.
See you now. Bye-bye. And we'll check with 911 Communications Center next.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
And here's Amanda now to tell us what about their phone calls at 911 Communications Center. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
What's on the report?
Well, in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Center has processed 465 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 67 for the emergency medical services, 178 for the Sheriff's Office, 100 for Forest City, 4 for Lake Lure, 32 for Rutherford, and 45 for Spindale. Cliffside Fire Department had a brush fire assisted by the Forestry Service. Ellenboro had a motor vehicle crash. Hudlow had a residential fire alarm. SDO had a residential fire alarm. And Spindale had a residential fire alarm and a smoke in a structure. And that is all.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. 27 after the hour 7.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross
Here's
Blue
Ruby
Shield
Taylor
Association.
reporting from Danieltown, SDO Fire District. Ruby Taylor, good morning.
Good morning.
What's on your report today?
Fire department had fire alarm. And on my birthday calendar, I've got Emily Rudolph having birthday today and hope she has a nice day. Signs her in the neck today and going to the arms tomorrow. Jim, that's all I got.
Thanks so much, Ruby. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, folks are telling me how much they're enjoying shopping at Washburn Store. Folks are coming here for the first time ever, and they're finding and discovering Washburn Store, and they're loving it. And you will, too. Those of us who have been here a long time. If you've never been, just take this weekend and go to Washburn Store. Now, those of you who have been looking for overalls, they've got them in now at Washburn Store. They've got just about any size from the little bitty boys and girls all the way up to the big old boys and girls. So go by and get your overalls from Washburn General Store. While you're there, why not pick up a cold drink out of the cooler back there? Maybe a bag of candy, or check around with the wind chimes and bird feeders, and all that good stuff is there available. Pots and pans and screws and nails, and it's a great variety store that you'll enjoy. That's Washburn General Store between Bostic and Sunshine on the Bostic Sunshine Highway.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Andrew Tisdale, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we focus what's important to you. We create a personalized strategy backed by our advice, our tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we partner together to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me at any time at 828-287-9197. We'll sit down, talk, and we're going to make a strategy that's right for you.
Gary Wilson's looking after things up at the Fairfield Mountains Fire District and Bills Creek. Good morning, Gary.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Nice cool start this morning.
Yes.
Feels good out there, about 65 degrees and humidity down. And heat's coming back slowly, but still it's going to be maybe around 80, 81 today. And it's certainly better than some of the heat we had last month. So,
oh, boy.
We're glad to take it. Excuse me. We've had a quiet night. No fire calls or anything. Sitting here this morning getting ready to have about my second or third cup of coffee. Can't remember which one it is. And other than that, we're ready to go up here, Jim.
Did you get in rain last night, Gary?
We got just some passing shower. It didn't last too long. Over on Bills Creek Road going toward White House Community. My daughter lives over there, her youngest daughter. She said it rained hard over there.
Yeah. We got a pretty good hard shower at my place, too, over at about 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. So.
And, but otherwise, other areas just a little hit and miss stuff the last few minutes and go away.
We may get some more sometime this weekend.
We probably will.
Gary, be safe up there and have a good weekend, or I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll talk to you then.
Thanks. Bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Here's DeVern now over in Bostic with our report. Good morning, DeVern.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good. Hope you are.
I'm doing great.
Good.
Well, our temperature over here in Bostic, 66 degrees. We had a hard rain last night about 9 o'clock. Fire department had no calls. Food boxes will be given out today at Washburn's Outreach from 8 to 12:30. That's located down behind Washburn's General Store. Bostic Florist, the month of August, she's got 20% off her pillars and candles. And don't forget to stop in at Whistle Stop Bakery and get your bakery items. That's located on Main Street here in Bostic. And we have one anniversary, Randy and Sandy Burgess. Hope they had a wonderful day, and hope everyone has a good day today.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, DeVern, and keep us posted, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you know that approximately 34% of women worldwide are affected by urinary incontinence? But there is good news. You don't have to suffer anymore. Brock Family Care in Forest City is excited to introduce a breakthrough treatment for urinary incontinence called BTL Emsella. All you have to do is sit on the Emsella chair for 30 minutes fully clothed, 2 times a week for 3 weeks, and your quality of life will significantly improve. Sound interesting? Then call 828-382-7282 to learn more about this amazing treatment, or visit our website at www.brockfamilycare.com.
7:33. You know, some folks tell me the reason they like to go to the Drop-In Family Mart there in Bostic for breakfast because they do such a good job with the ham and the sausage and the eggs and the pancakes and everything they fix there is done fresh right there on the spot. And Jessica's been doing a great job for us over the years. If you want a good breakfast, go by there this morning and let them fix you up. They open at 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. over there, Drop-In Family Mart. And if you love chicken, they go at Major Lee's Chicken is outstanding with potato wedges to go along with it. Why don't you go by and have a good meal? And if you're doing any cooking out this weekend, need propane, they've got plenty of that. Over at the Drop-In Family Mart there in Bostic, right across from the post office on the Bostic Sunshine Highway. And here's Bob Hodge now reporting to us from the beautiful downtown streets of
Mount Vernon.
I was going to say beautiful downtown Mount Vernon or Hudlow. I couldn't decide which one of those places you live.
Oh, I live right in the middle of it there. Okay. Yep. Well. But,
so do you claim Hudlow, or do you claim Hudlow, or do you claim what do you claim your town? Where you live? Where you live? You live on Hudlow Road, don't you?
Well, yeah, I live on Hudlow Road, Mount Vernon community. So that's what it is there. Yeah.
So you live in the big town of Mount Vernon. Big town of Mount Vernon.
That's right, up on top of Mount Vernon up here this morning. Yeah. Oh, well, things are going along good up here, Jim. This morning, it's partly cloudy skies and kind of cool this morning, so feels good out here. And with the fire department, overnight, we answered one smoke alarm call. And then we had a call to set Spindale on a call with smoke in the residence. And we've had one medical call this morning. And I want to say happy birthday to Kathy Manili and Frankie and Renee Samuel's wedding anniversary today. And Jim, that's about it up here. So things going good today. And
well, you keep the streets of Mount Vernon safe up there. Keep the streets of Mount Vernon safe up there, and we'll check in with you tomorrow.
We'll try to do it, and we'll see you in the morning.
All right, Bob. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bob Hodge, reporting level Bob. 7:36 here on the program, and we'll continue to move around the county till we touch bases with all our reporters. Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City. And we're going next over to Sue Price there in the Cherry Mountain Fire District. Check on things, see how it is over there. All right, we'll get to Sue in just a moment. We skipped over her. We're not going to leave her out this morning, but we're going up to Tina White's place up in Shingle Hollow. Tina, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I noticed you skipped Sue, and I thought, now what's going on around here? I'll be glad.
We just want to make sure you're prepared this morning.
I'm prepared and listening for once. But up here in Shingle Hollow, it is a beautiful morning already. 66 degrees out there. It's a good morning to be outside. If you can get outside, just enjoy the crispness of the air, and it's not too hot yet. And like I said, it's 66 degrees. The fire department was all quiet, no calls the past 24 hours. We have a birthday on Piney Knob's calendar for Aiden Rhodes. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Aiden. If you guys know Aiden, call him and tell him happy birthday. White House Community Clubhouse says, come on out this Saturday, the 20th, for a spaghetti dinner. Starts at 4 p.m. and it goes till 7 p.m. And that's at 5408 Painters Gap Road. They're going to have spaghetti, salad, garlic bread, dessert, and drink for $8 for adults, $4 for children, and 6 and under eat free. And they're going to have some gospel singing going on. So it'll be a good evening. And Piney Knob Baptist Church wants you to mark your calendar and come on out August 29th through the 31st at 7 p.m. each night. We're having a revival meeting with Reverend Leonard Fletcher, and there'll be special music each night. And those of you that are listening, if you will, pray for this meeting, and we want to come expecting and to be revived. And that's all we've got, all I have right now.
All right, Tina, thanks for jumping in a little early with us, and we'll put you back in rotation regular tomorrow. You have a great day.
You too.
Right,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we'll go back to Cherry Mountain and get Sue Price right after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
All right, Sue Price, you're on next. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you,
I'm
Tim?
doing fine. I tell you right now, it's hard. It's hard to get things going in the morning sometimes. Tracy's doing a good job for us out there. It's not the first time anybody's jumped over the next. I've done that many times myself. Introduce somebody with the wrong name and wrong place, and so these mornings can get pretty hectic sometimes.
Well,
but we're glad you're back on with us.
It'll all work out.
It will.
Let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries on either one of my calendars for today. So not anybody celebrating that I know, but I hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day today. Looks like it's going to be another pretty day. We had another big rain last night or late yesterday afternoon. Seems like we're getting rain pretty often, but that's good.
That's good, yeah.
Let's see, in my announcements, on August 20th, the chopped sirloin dinner at Hopewell Hollis Clubhouse on the Hollis Road in Ellenborough from 4 to 8 p.m. It's takeout or dine-in, and it's chopped sirloin, baked potato, French fries, full salad bar, bread, and desserts. Adults are $12, children 6 to 12, $5. So good supper coming up over at the clubhouse. They always have a really good supper. And the Piney Mountain Boys will be at Duncan's Creek Church for the morning worship service on the 28th. And so far, that's the only announcements I have. It's just quiet and calm over here. Looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one, Jim.
Thanks, Sue. You enjoy your day, too, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheryl, I've been talking to Tommy and David, the outside salesmen at Henson Building Materials in Forest City. They're going to help us navigate through our remodeling project.
Well, I know they have tons of experience, so we'll be in good hands.
Good hands is right. Even professional builders shop there because they trust the quality products and service.
And did you know they have a great relationship with our community, too? Oh, they're so nice.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Another reminder that high school football action in the county starts tomorrow night. Our high school broadcast game of the week is McDowell at RS Central, and other games include Mount Heritage at Chase, and East will be traveling to West Henderson, and Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy traveling over to Drawn. So 4 games Friday night. We'll try to keep tabs on. Our game, of course, will be broadcast right here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB. And here's Brenda Kelly now reporting from Union Mills. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How about yourself on this tremendous Thursday?
Tremendous Thursday it is, indeed.
Yeah. It's countdown to the weekend, ain't you?
Yes, absolutely.
So you're looking forward to it?
I love weekends.
You got a whole lot planned?
Not really. Just whatever fate tells me to do.
Honey-do list.
I'm going to go down to the car show a little bit, visit that on Saturday. See all those cars and see all the people.
I know they're pretty, ain't they?
They are. They're beautiful. There's been a lot of money spent on those cars.
Oh, yeah. I forget where I was going the other day, but there was this old car come up, and it was painted not a gold, but it would be in the gold family. And I thought, God, that thing's pretty.
yeah, they do a lot of good work on those things.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I've got 62 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries. In ways of announcements, Nanny Clan Reunion, Sunday, August the 21st, 12:30 p.m., Round Hill Baptist Church Fellowship Hall, 6585 Hudlow Road, Union Mills, NC, 28167. Round Hill Baptist Church invites you to attend the worship service at 11 a.m. Covered dish luncheon will begin at 12:30 p.m. Plates and utensils provided. Business and history program will be presented after lunch at approximately 1:30, and the program will center around Shadrach Nanny and James Harvey Nanny. So far, that's all the announcements I have. But I'm going to ask you something. On that church that's for sale in Spindale, if they sell it, who gets the money?
I guess the congregation. I don't really know.
Somebody asked me that, and I said, well, I don't know, but I think it would be the members that's still there.
I think they're looking to maybe stay together and find a smaller building that doesn't require so much maintenance. So they'll probably use the money to do whatever they need to do.
For a smaller building.
I'm talking about more than I know, because I don't really know. But I think what I understand is they want to stay together as a congregation, as few in number as they are, and find a location that they can utilize that won't be as expensive to operate.
To run, if they do, I wonder, which I guess you don't know either, but I wonder if it would still be First Baptist Church, or would they take on a new name?
I think it probably should remain First Baptist, because that's their charter.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I just hope they don't tear the building down.
Well, I do too. It's such a mainstay there in town of Spindale.
Oh, and it's a pretty building.
Beautiful.
It is, yeah.
I hate to see that happen in any church.
I do too. It just breaks my heart to think that people don't go to church anymore. But when they knock on St. Peter's door, I'm afraid there's a lot of them that's going to hear, "Sorry, I never knew you."
Yep. There's a lot of people that don't go to church much at all.
Don't. Of course, you don't have to go to church to be a Christian, but the Bible tells us we should gather together with like people.
That's exactly right. Preach it, girl. Preach it.
You can sing, and Tracy can take up the offering.
I don't know if I want to trust Tracy with an offering plate or not.
You think not? But anyway, you better go check on Luther and see if everything's all right in Ellenboro, and I shall talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Brenda, thanks. Have a good one.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
have a good one.
And it is time to go to Ellenboro. We'll do that in just a few moments and find out what's happening over there. Meanwhile, we want to stop by Granny B's, get a box of those delicious Daylight Donuts. Boy, they're doing a great job. And folks are recognizing that's the donut to have in the morning or even afternoon snack. So if you got an office get-together today, maybe an office party, or kids do something for the kids special when they get home from school, get them some donuts from Granny B's. Meanwhile, have breakfast there as well. They start breakfast as early as 7 o'clock at least and go to about 11. That's a long time you can eat and enjoy breakfast from Granny B's there in Spindale. I love the place. You will too. Once you get acquainted with them and recognize how good the food is and how fresh it is, give it a try. Speaking of fresh, let's go to Ellenboro and find out about Luther Gilligan. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice day there this morning.
Beautiful morning, isn't it?
A little bit cloudy, but it's a beautiful day. We'll have a good time today. But it's pretty quiet there right now. Not a whole lot happening. Everybody's just getting their gas and heading on out to work. The fire department had 2 medical calls. Other than that, they've been quiet. Nothing going on with them right now. So nothing going on anywhere down here. Exciting. Jim, you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, thank you very much. You